Okay, I think we're live now. I'm just going to quickly check the feed. So you might just hear a bit of an echo of my own voice. Just checking. Hello? Okay, I think we're live now. Yep. All right, it's working. Cool. All right. Well, welcome for those who will either in here now, which is nobody essentially, and for those who will come by later. This is my second live session on this channel. I'm not going to sit there and say every single day or how many live videos I've done, but this is the second of what is a continuation piece, essentially, anyway. So last night I did my first, and what I worked on was, in this application, I worked on the register and opening sockets. So basically, when a website makes a WebSocket connection to what I've got, which is a live server, I register inside the live server, some information. So, for example, each multiplayer game is associated to a room, and each username is associated to that room as well. And there can only be one user or one unique user in the room. So what that means is that I can have a maximum of 2 players because it's a tic-tac-toe game for starters anyway. And basically both those names have to be unique. So I set all that up inside this live server yesterday. So what I'm going to be working on now is receiving subscription messages from my pub sub, which is in Redis. I've done the publish part, so it's already publishing messages to the Redis, but I haven't handled the subscription part yet. So that's what I'm going to be doing today. So the first thing I need to do is I need to quickly just find, I'm just going to look for a particular, sorry, that's not it. That's not it. What was it? Redis pub sub. Oh, NestJS. Got the main piece. Hey, look, there's me. I think it's this one. Cool. All right, this is the article. So he was adding Redis into the program. Now, I've kind of already done this with another in the other server that I've got. So I think what I did was I installed a package called, where is it? This. I don't believe I've installed it down here yet. I might have already done so. I'm not too sure. No, I haven't. So that's the first step. I'm going to cd into my tic-tac-toe live server, because all my servers are in the same repo. Okay, at least for now they are. Okay, so npm install that. So that gives me a Redis service that I can register for NestJS. Cool. So there it is there. Now, the other piece I did was, I'm pretty sure in my code up here, I added in storage Redis a restore module where I set up the actual Redis module using config servers and a few other things. And I've got some keys and things of that nature. So I think this stuff can pretty much be copied down into my other service or my other app. So we got Redis, and that's empty, so let's delete that. And so now, sorry, just paste that in. Cool. So let's just take care of any potential issues. So far, that's I haven't installed that. Install at nestjs/config. So that just gets me the config service and the config module that I can use to get stuff from the environment, which I don't believe I've set up an environment for my WebSocket server yet, so I need to do that. And I think the rest of this stuff should be fine because they're just constants. Yeah, cool. And now I just need to register that. Sorry. I need to register this Redis store with the app module, I believe. Yeah, there it is. So in here, just before sockets module, I'll just do that. I like to keep my library separate from my own imports. That's just a preference of mine. Cool. So now we've got, and really that should be separate as well. Oh, no, that can stay there. Okay, so I need to also now focus on environment. So again, I can just pretty much copy the configuration that's up here and bring that down. So this is pretty quick stuff, which is fortunate. Now there's going to be probably stuff in my example that I'm not going to need. Cause. Well, we don't need. Actually, I'll hold on to those. Even if I don't, I think I will end up using this. I don't think I'll ever use that. And for now, I'm going to take out cause origin because I don't think it matters for WebSockets. I could be wrong. So res host, res port number, and Mongo database. Okay. These are all local, so I don't care if people see it online. It's totally fine. Alrighty. Okay. So now I just need to set up the package JSON to do start dev. So now I don't run npm start anymore. I run start dev, which does that. Now we'll just go npm run start dev and just make sure that all runs and I don't get any errors. And I did because I haven't installed env cmd. Oops. There we go. Okay. So if we get a clean, yep, we got a clean run. Beautiful. So that was the first bit. That was nice and easy. Nice and easy. All right. So what's the next step? So we registered our service. So that's what he does. He does a different way, but it's essentially the same. I just used the package. All right. So now he's got a pub sub thing. Read Redis subscribe message. Okay. Yeah, that sounds about all right. So, whoops, didn't mean to close the whole thing. Let's just close what I've got so far. So I get confused. Don't need to open that. Source, core, Redis. Now I've got keys. I think what I now is, I'm just trying to think. Because I don't have any service. So what was he doing? Let's just go models. And I'm just going to put index.ts to start off with until I export what's there. Okay. Subscribe Redis. Subscribe. That's it. All right. So that now goes in here. I need to use read only on these things more too. I realize I need to get through my code and apply read only more. Like I don't want people changing it afterwards. Export. Redis subscribe. Subscribe message. Yeah. Cool. So that's the interface. Now he's saying create a Redis service. So I'm just going to call it the Redis pub service. Subscription service. Because there is already a Redis service under the hood. The Redis subscription dot service. Injectable. Oh, come on, man. Yep. Public class Redis subscription service. And I think there'll be a constructor. What? Oh, yeah, this should be export too. And not public. Just export class. I get caught up sometimes between C# and TypeScript. Like, I can have public members, but not public classes. Like a class that's already public, I think. All right, so what's that code that we saw? Now I'm gonna, like, I know I'm copying and pasting code here, but the one thing I always tell people when they copy and paste code is it's okay to copy paste code. All right, it's always fine to do that. Always. But you have to understand what it is that you're copying. All right. At the end of the day, that's what you need to understand. Let's do that. Now, I now will look at this code and go, okay, why is there no subscribe for starters? Because I have to go get client.subscribe. This is a weird one. I don't understand why it. And in the end, it parses. It should be as t. And now I just need to include observable. Oh, I know which library that comes from. Sometimes it doesn't give you what you're looking for. NestJS. Okay. I should install prettier as well, so these things get all fixed, but I can do that at the end. We need to, it's observable and observer. I need to bring this in. I can go on its own line. All right, so now this will be. So what I might do is I go const Redis client equals that, and then I can go Redis client.subscribe. Oops. And then here I can go Redis client.onMessage. So now we're going to get a channel, we're going to get a message. And I'm going to throw a tap in here. So tap is a way in RxJS of intercepting the stream and seeing what's in there, right? So we can grab channel message like so. And that should be inside parentheses. And then I can console.log channel and message just to see what comes back. And then I can continue on to go filter and map. So filter, that's going to get added here, and map, yeah, there. Now what's happened here? Why is filter complaining? Ah, there's a comma missing. That's fine. There we go. Yeah, I just want to see what happens here. So essentially what I'm thinking this code does, and that should be new observable.create. We should be using new observable because observable.create is deprecated. All right. So what I think this is doing is this is subscribing to any message that's on the bus that's part of this event. Now the event name will be the keys. In fact, I don't even need to pass it in, but I will. Actually, I will. Gives me a little bit more flexibility. So this will go through, it'll subscribe to event name. So only get event. Why we're doing this, channel equals event name. To me, this feels redundant because if I'm only subscribing to this event, then why am I filtering? But anyway, let's leave it in there for now. I'm going to have to do some tests. Because anything that we subscribe to will be spit out here anyway. Cool. All right. Now I need to know where to use it. Where am I going to use this code? Where if they set it up? That's publishing. I'm not publishing. Did the state sockets yesterday. So this is the bit that I was working on last night. And I'm pretty happy with what I got. All right. So they want me to create an adapter. Why do I need to create an adapter? To get the auth. I'm not using auth. I don't need any of that. Yeah, no, this is all fine. I've handled that. So Redis propagation service. Okay. So that's publishing. I'm not publishing, I'm subscribing. Where's the subscriber? Here we go. So he's creating an interceptor. This all seems overly complicated for... Okay, hang on, what's this? So this really only needs to fire on first load, right? So when it's constructing, yeah, okay. So the one thing I do need is to capture the socket state service. I think I just need to inject it. Private, read only, WebSocket. What do I call it? WebSocket state service. Call this one state service too. So really, this can be kept private. So I'll put just that. Good data. I'll clean this up in a minute. Console.log data. Actually, I won't even do that because I've already kind of got it there. So this now needs to be part of a module. With that to the, well, I've called it the Redis store module. I'm going to call it the Redis subscription module. It was the Redis store in the other application, that's why. So we'll change it to that. Oops. Okay. So, I think all I need to do now, I need to connect to Redis. All right, I just published something. And I didn't receive anything. I was expecting something then. Is it actually getting into here? Let's have a look. Subscribing to Redis with event name. Yeah, see, it's not even executing it. Is it even constructing this? Console.log constructing Redis subscription service. Or whatever this is called. I don't think it's actually registered. I think that's the reason. Yeah. Okay, that's fine. It's because I didn't add it in here. So I need to add the provider. Oops, wrong spot. Oh. There we go. Constructing, registering. All right, so now if I publish again, oh, crash. Because it couldn't parse the word hello. Okay. Right. It didn't crash though, did it? So if I now go in and go, sorry, I don't know if you guys can see this. Let's see if I can make it bigger. Can I make this bigger? I can. Good. So I'm just gonna throw in some simple JSON here, all right? Just an object with one property in it. Oh God, my cough. And no, I don't have COVID. So I'm just gonna put my name in here, which is Daryl, and run that and see. No, it's crashed. Okay, let's run it again. All right, it worked that time. All right, so it's registering it. So it's registered, it's listening. I'm just going to open up Redis client. Sorry, Redis Insights to see how many clients are connected to this instance of Redis. So there's 4 at the moment, which is correct. So you get 2 when you open this up. No, 5 is correct, sorry. You get 2 when you open this up. I've got 1 from a GraphQL app that's running in Docker. And then I've got this CLI one. So if I close this, how do I close it? I just type quit. There you go. So now I've typed quit. It should drop to 4. Yep. And if I close this app, go yes. Now it should close to 3. There it is. Cool. All right. So that's good. So it is actually managing. It's managing the connections properly, which is a good thing. So we'll connect everything up again. And now I don't need to worry about that. The connection handling is good. So it should come up to 5 in a second. There it is. All right, so the next step is from my service. I can get rid of this stuff. We know it's actually hitting it now. Get rid of that. Oh, hang on. No, before I do that, go back a step. Okay. Actually, I don't need that one. That one I can stay at. I wanted to test. So if I publish the notifications, it's going to send a notification down the bottom here. But if I instead of saying notifications, I say notification, yeah, I don't get that. I don't get that particular thing. So what that means is that this is redundant, right? Because if I put in notifications, whoops, then it shows the channel name as notifications here, right? So I don't need either the tab or the filter. All I need to do is just map and grab the message. That's all I need to do. All right, and I'm just calling observer.next. What I should also do is go Redis client dot on close observer dot complete. Oh, wait a minute. What's it about down here? There we go. No. There we go. Cool. That's just in case it closes. Probably should notify. I probably should log something there, but for now I'm just going to leave it as is. I'll just get filter and tap. Now the next step that I need to do is I need to handle event. Alright. So how am I going to do this? Because there could be different types of payloads. See, part of me thinks that I shouldn't just push everything to the same channel. I should create multiple channels, and then I should register multiple channels. Yeah, I don't know. I'm just trying to think. Let's get the first one working anyway. So in my other code, if I say nah, I think what's better is if I go into this code and say pick room join. I think room join's the first one. So at the moment I've got it like that, right? So if I say I want notifications just for rooms, so it'd be sorry, I'm just thinking. I'm just thinking for a second. Anyway, I might just quickly take a break while I think about this. Yeah, just give me a moment, guys. I'm just gonna quickly take a little breather. Be back in about 10 minutes. All right, sorry about that. I just went to basically get just put some lunch on essentially. A bit late for lunch today, but I had a late breakfast, so it makes sense. All right, so I'm still trying to think about. Oh, I can hear myself talk. That's not good. Just put some because I turn the sound on. All right. So I've got the main bit working. I will probably just add. Was it keys? No. Was it? What's in the keys again? This one for now. So I'm wondering if I should split it out. And the reason why I'm thinking split it out is because I really need a way to listen to different kinds of messages on this Redis client. And I need a service to kind of work out what to do from that point of view. So I really want like a subscription service for if a person joins or something like that. Um, so what I really need to isolate in here is this Redis client construction. I need to return that from here. And then I need to emit out a subscribe in each method and then an observable that wraps the message part and filters out. In this case, it'll be the channel at that point. So I can do something like this. I can go private from user joined event or subscribe to user joined event. It's a bit of a long name. And then I can actually have a fixed event name here. So user joined event. And that will return an observable of user joined event. And now this will go, so during construction of this service, I need a private, whatever this returns, Redis. Not Redis service. Oh, I don't have Redis, so I'm going to install. I need to do that. npm install Redis IO. What? Is it -io, is it? No. What is it? I swear it's Redis something. Let's go and have a look at. Is it at lull, wherever it is? IO Redis. It's the other way around. There it is. And I already had it. Cool. All right, so we're gonna have that private Redis, and then we can kind of get rid of that line and put that in there for a second. Okay, start Redis equals start Redis service dot get client. Cool. And that's our Redis client that we can work with. Now I can go return this dot from event. It will be probably something like user joined channel, or I might say room channel. And anything with room in it requires the room ID to be returned. And then the event name will be user joined event name. Room channel name. And this will be from event user joined event. So this will be channel name. See? This will actually go away now. What's the time? So I have to be offline at I think about 3 o'clock. Well, the reason is that I've got a meeting with my new boss at 4 o'clock, I believe. I'm just going to quickly check. I don't want to be wrong about this. It would be bad. Especially first impression, right? I'm just checking my calendar now. Four o'clock. Yeah, 4 o'clock. So I have to be off by 3 so I can prepare for that call at 4. Not that I have to do a lot to prepare, but yeah. All right. So it gives you a channel. Okay, yeah, cool. Now I can use filter again. And that should be channel name. But I don't filter on channel anymore. I filter on event name. So it would be actually, yeah. So T must be a type of something. So we can go where T how does it go? Where I've forgotten how where's work in TypeScript. My brain has gone with a shutdown. And I just typed in TypeScript and it took me to the TypeScript website. Here we go. Just so you guys can see. Well, where's the where bit? Not mentioning it. Oh, this page has been deprecated. Okay. Maybe under generics, right? What am I thinking is C sharp? I might be thinking of C sharp, yeah. I think I do extends instead, right? So it'd be T extends, and then it'd be like notification event. So now I need to yeah, I think that's how I'm supposed to do it in TypeScript. I kind of forgot. Sometimes it's easy to forget these things. So the one thing I've noticed with YouTube is that the live feed is very far behind. Whereas on Twitch it was better. Like it was like a couple of seconds. With YouTube it feels like it's 30 seconds behind. It's a bit strange. Anyway, Redis keys. Where's the models? Oh, I'm looking at the wrong project. That's why. Yeah, there it is. Oh, yeah. Hang on. Before I go too far, let's add events. So it's a little bit easier to understand what we're working with. So I'm going to index.ts in there. And I'll just add notification event. And this will just say event bring. And what was the other one that I called it? User joined event. User joined event. Yes. Exploit interface. User joined event. Extends notification event. Cool. We'll stay with that for the minute. Export notification event. You know where? export user joined event. You also know where. Export notification event. And this is, some people will say this is overkill to do this, but I just like better namespaces in my code. I like to know that when I want to access the models, I'm accessing just models and not models events. Because if you get lots of structure down there, this makes it easier. And even use a joined event. I made it up, but it's still relevant. There we go. And this will be public, not private. I don't know why that's been deemed like that. This can go back to one line. I don't know. I need this to look prettier, just to make it easier on myself. But I haven't yet. This will be in keys eventually. What's happening here? Expected. Really? Yeah. Is that part of the syntax? No. Oh. I don't know what the issue here is. I'm gonna do. Whoops. What? What are you talking about? I don't understand what the issue is. Question mark expected. What here? No. I don't get it. This is not even what I'm looking at. Yeah, that's what I thought. This is what I'm trying to do. I don't know. It's a bit of a strange one. Maybe I've got too many generic designs? No. Oh, hang on. Maybe that's not the right spot. I think I'm supposed to put it here. Yeah, okay. Yeah, that's why. I was supposed to put it where I declared the T, not at the end. That's what I did wrong. Goofball, goofball. So user joined event shouldn't be getting an error. Didn't I do that? Oh, hang on. Is it not imported? No, it is. I don't need that. That's what that is. Okay. Filter. So we can say message dot what? Alright, I think there's an issue with this. I think it's filter not passed in. So now I should go dot event name. There it is. Is not equal. Oh, sorry, does equal. Sorry, event name. Cool. So that should now bring out everything that's this event name. ST. Yeah. So that can go. I'll go in the keys and add that. I'll get rid of notification channel name and keys. And I'll just put room channel like that. And really, that should be like that. That can be saved. And I need to also do that. So I don't know where else I'm using this. Yeah, I don't think I'm using it on the outside. I don't think I'm using any of these on the outside. Just the model. All right, let's give it a compile and see if that compiles. Cool. We're looking good. We're looking good. We're getting there. So now this room entry thing, right? At the moment, I'm having everything going to enter room and I'm passing a model. I might fix it up a little bit later and just have a connection gateway where it just handles. Oh, there's cause there. I might just handle a connect. I'll just create a one gateway that goes on connect and on handle disconnect, add and remove socket, and that's it. And then the rest of the application will be just me adding subscribers. So if I add subscriber, well, I'll just put subscriber, and then there'll be a subscriber dot module.ts. And these subscriber modules will literally contain one subscriber service per event that I'm processing. And I'll have to work with the WebSocket WebSocket state service. But it'll also have to listen to the subscription service. Yeah, I think I know what I'm doing. So maybe you guys don't know what I'm doing, but I know what I'm doing. I'm gonna grab that. That's probably not a good example. Let's grab this one. Yeah, better. It's all starting to come together. It may not seem that way for people who are watching, but because they don't know the full story, they've only seen kind of like the tail end of this app. And I still need to do the UI for all this. Which I've started to do, but I haven't fully done. Um, Subscriber module. Cool. All right. So now I need to. I'll just create a services folder. User joined subscription service.js. Itchy neck. Sorry, I have a pimple on my neck. Is it a pimple or a boil? It is a gummy bear. Export class user joined subscription service. It's injectable, obviously. Cool. So my new job, interestingly enough, I've been a .NET developer for a long time, and I've always been used to working on Windows as I am right now. But my new job, they're actually sending me out a Mac, a Mac laptop for me to work with. So I don't know if I have the right gear to basically run a Mac on multiple monitors. I'm gonna have to work out how to do that because the I've never done that before. I've only ever ran Windows on multiple monitors or Linux because they both use the same form of hardware, right? I'm hoping it's not too difficult. I probably just need a docking station with HDMI or something. That's what I'm hoping for. But I've never really known how a Mac laptop can be done, so I'm sure it's probably similar. but I'll have to look that up. Anyway, I'm just rambling. So what am I doing here? I'm gonna have a constructor, and this is going to bring in. Can't remember what I called it. Yeah, that's the one. I don't know why it gives me the fully qualified name like that. Because I haven't given it otherwise. This needs to be brought out. Cool. It's done. And then there it is. Um, okay, I don't need to bring it in like that though. Ah, there we go. We'll start with that. Now, I'm pretty sure that should already be up and running. So, what I need to do now is just publish to the right things. Okay. So it's room channel. Oops. It's user filming. And I didn't see anything. Event name. Room channel. Yeah. Oops. Publish to root channel. Ah, it didn't pick it up, so I need to understand why, and I think I know why. Because I didn't export. No, sorry, not that one. I didn't actually provide or export or anything, so I need to just provide providers, and that will be, is it, what did I call it? User joined subscription service, and that will be just from services. Because there'll be more services later. All right, try it again. Nope. Okay. It's still not constructing it. Oh, I know why. I wrote the right code, just in the wrong spot. Ah, no. Found file module source storage sockets. Really? What? Ah, right. Of course. Okay. So it wants me to export it, not just provide it. WebSocket state service. It is. It's right there. It is. It's right here. Unless I've spelled that wrong. No. What's the issue here? It's saying it can't access WebSocket service. Is that because it's not in a global? But that's global. Well, it should be able to be injected. I'm not adding it because it will add another instance. I think it might be the order in which they're imported. No, because it's last. I'm a bit confused on this one. Oh, God. I got a bit of a cough. Anyway, I need to take another break because I'm gonna now have my late lunch. So I shall be back in, well, probably about 10 minutes or so, but we'll see. So stick around. We'll be back then. All right, I'm back. So, unfortunately, I had to go on a call. That's why it took me so long to get back online because I had to answer a call that was very important. But it's all settled now, at least I think. Um, I don't know what's going on here. Sorry. The only thing I can think of is that this module, this subscriber module, has to be global. Unfortunately, I had to go on a call. God damn it. It took me so long to get back online. Sorry, hang on. Because I had. Why do I leave the sound on the recording after I get off? It's because I'm checking the difference. Oh my god. I'll make this global. Why did it do that? The capital L, capital G, sorry. There we go. Let's see if that actually fixes it. No. Nope. That made no difference. So, it's just not liking the fact that it's referencing. See, the thing is, this is too. This is referencing the WebSocket state service. Yeah, this one's fine. But my one is not. Is there anything else here? So if I go into here, maybe no. See, this is a pretty simple service that does some basic in-memory stuff. It picks up the Redis subscription service, I think. So if I stop, hang on, let's just take this out for a second because we're actually not using it. That could be part of the problem. Nope. No, now it's complaining about a Redis subscription service. Um, Maybe I have to inject it into a gateway. Let's just try. I need the rest of this stuff. I don't know why I got this bad cough at the moment. Don't know how I got it, but I'm not even out, so it wouldn't be COVID. Well, I know it's not COVID because I've checked. I've had it tested. It's not COVID. It's been a real pain in the bum in terms of no, it's still not allowing me to. So that made no difference whatsoever. So, well, actually, no, I didn't include it. Let me include it here. Hmm. Nope, it doesn't seem to make a difference having that. These are global modules, so pretty sure global means once imported to any module, a global scope module will be visible in all modules. Therefore, thereafter, modules that wish to inject the service exported from a global module do not need to import the provided module. Yeah, that's what I thought. So what that's basically saying is once I've imported this module, right, into the app module, then every other module should have the ability to inject any exported services from that module. So you can see that we're not exporting it. That was the problem. That was the problem. Okay, now constructing user-joined subscription service. So let's take a look at that code again. I forgot what it looks like. I'll close all these down. Okay. So if I looked into here, room channel user join event. If I now fire this off again, there it is. Event name user joined. Fantastic. Now, not sure why this is coming up as Redis declared but never read, because it is never read. Okay. My bad. Yeah. All right, let's see if we can inject this in now. Now that we've got the other one fixed, I have a gut feeling this is not going to work now. No, it does. Okay, that's interesting. So, what does the user join service do in our previous code? So, it publishes a room ID and a username. So, one. Room ID, string, username, string. The other thing I'm going to do is I'm actually going to remove this. And I'm actually going to call this directly. Because I think that's better in the end. User, what was it? Join event, there it is. Oh, pardon me. I need to inject that in. And I also need to inject in probably the Redis keys. These two. Let's put these on separate lines. Again, I should install prettier. I'll do that off stream. I'll install prettier. You don't have to watch me just clean code up. Alright. So I have to get these three things included. Could actually be multiple events. Okay. Okay. One. What was it? Username. Oops. This is going off camera or off broadcast. Okay. There we go. See that here? Now we've got ourselves having a broadcast. So the final step, and I'll have to add some sanitizing in to make sure that if we get a user joined event that we're able to load the room ID and the username, things of that nature. Const socket equals sockets equals this dot websocket state dot get sockets for room, pass in user, no sorry, get, let's go get all sockets for room excluding username. So then I can just go room ID and username. Be a string, and this is a string. Why it puts it there, I have no idea. Anyway, put it after the last public. Let's username sockets equals, and this needs to return an array of, what was it, unique WebSocket. So this will be this dot username sockets dot room username sockets dot get or empty array, and it should be double. Fine. Return username sockets filter dot username is not equal to username, right? Dot map us dot socket ID. No, that's just socket IDs. Const socket IDs equals const sockets equal, which is an array of unique WebSocket equals empty array, and then socket IDs for each. Actually, I don't even have to do that. I can do two lots of actually. I can just do this dot socket state and this will have to be or undefined probably. Oh, idiot. Or is it null? No, array of unique WebSocket are undefined. Oh, so this should return. Yeah, there we go. Though, I really don't want to return undefined. So what I will do put this down on the next line. Dot filter. Filter on username. We're then going to map it to that. And then lastly, we're going to map again. Dot filter again. Let's do that, right? Yeah. I get it. Get socket ID. There we go. So if it doesn't match the username and it has a socket in socket state. So now what I should get is sockets, and this now should be user event. Wait, I should just pull out room ID and username from here. Cool. And now I can console.log sockets. Cool. Cool. Now I need to connect the client up. I haven't done that today. That's pretty simple. I just go serve. Then I just go to this URL. It's just a simple little input application that allows me to put in a room ID and a username. So I can put Daryl Duck. And I put 2 people in. So usually I create 2 tabs. I put the same room ID. We just go Daryl Duck 2 for now. Submit. So if I now come over here, so Daryl Duck has joined room 1. If I publish that again, do I get? I get nothing in sockets. Okay. Let me try that again. I think it's because this is coming through as a string. So I need to refresh these again. I think the situation here is that I'm not passing it as an integer, I'm passing it as a string, which is the correct thing I'm supposed to publish, but let's just try and do that. No, it still comes in as a empty array. So that makes me wonder what's in room username sockets now. Room username sockets. I'll get it off soon. I just realized it's 3:06, but I'll just try and quickly solve this bit. So again, bit of the front end. Connect my WebSockets up. It's a bit monotonous doing this with WebSockets, but it's kind of one of the ways you can test it, really. so we got two arrays. So the room sockets dot get room ID is returning empty. So that must mean the room ID is not finding the right thing. I have a good feeling that I'm not searching by the right key here. Might even add. This is my last test, and then I'm gonna have to get off. I will probably jump back on at some time tomorrow to look at this. Okay. Okay. Alright, so there's a problem. I don't know what this problem is. It's only registered Daryl Duck. I don't see. So room username socket says nothing in it. Is that what they're saying? I need to get rid of so much of this logging that I'm doing because I'm a bit confused. Let's just take this out for a second. So we know these are correct, but I'll leave it there anyway. What I might do is put this on one line. So for whatever reason, it's saying room username sockets is empty. Oh, maybe because it's creating another instance of this. So let's hang on. So if I don't make it global, what's going on here? Let's see. I have a gut feeling that this is being constructed multiple times, and it's not actually got the right constructed service that has the data in it. So let's just go console.log constructing webs, this thing. If it pops up more than once, we've got a problem. No, it's only doing it once. All right, I'm gonna have to look into this in my own time or next time I stream. But I've got to get off now because I've got to prepare for a meeting. So thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all next time. Bye, guys.